Good morning, everybody. It's time for your morning kickstart. I'm Jay,
And I'm Brad.
and I'm a little tongue-tied.
Yep. It happens.
That's right. That's what we get for trying to record ourselves in front of a camera and talk to people. Anyway, today we're going to have our quote, our tip, and our fun fact.
Mhm.
And today's quote is from Christine Kane. She says, "Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted." So that kind of goes along with that quote, grow where you're
Go
planted.
where
And,
you're planted, right?
it's not every time you're in a dark place, it's because it's a bad thing. Anyway, uh, so that's our fun fact is when it's dark,
Well,
maybe it's time for you to sprout and grow where you are.
yep. And that can be good too.
Right.
So, all right. Well, here we are. We're at the end of our principles of planning. Well, actually, I shouldn't say at the end, Jay. I think it's just the beginning
So
because
that's your jumping off point now that you know all the principles.
that's right. Exactly. And so tomorrow we'll do kind of a review of all seven of them. But today I'm here to give you the seventh step, and that is to recite your plan every day. And why is that important? There's a saying that a motivational speaker friend of mine, Marshall Silver, used to say, "What you focus on expands." And so there's a magic to that. If you're thinking about it all day, every day, guess what happens? You start to see things differently. And if you've never done this before, give it a shot. You don't have to just blindly trust me. Do it and watch what happens. Okay, we've talked about this in previous episodes, I know, but let me go ahead and talk to you about it again. It's just like when you buy a new car. Then all of a sudden, once you get out, drive off that lot, you start to see that every third car is your car. Why do you see them? They were always there. They
Yeah.
didn't just because you bought one, people went out and bought one. It doesn't work that way. They were already there, but you're not focused on them. Does that make sense? And if you're focused on your plan and the needs that you have in order to do those action procedures and everything, you'll start to see that, oh, okay, I can do this. And you'll start to get help from other people too. It'll just naturally come to you. That's the cool part. You'll start having people just out of the blue say, "Hey, I heard you were doing this, and this." And you go, "Yeah, I am. Well, I can help you a little bit." And it's like, really? It's just like, I just barely started talking about this. How did this happen? But when you start putting yourself out there and you're looking for the things that you're wanting every day, you're going to find them. This is just a cool little trick that I do. I put to people to show you exactly what this or how this works. Just pick any color in the morning, okay, before you leave your house, and just say it at least 10 times, whatever the color is. I'm a fan of blue. Obviously, you see me in blue a lot. But I will notice everything that is blue today. I will notice everything that is blue today. I will notice everything that is blue today. Say it at least 10 times. Then go out in your car and start driving and looking around and watch what happens. Things that are blue will start popping up all over the place. They've always been there. You just haven't noticed it because it's not on the forefront of your mind. The conscious mind can only do so much. And that's why it constantly needs to be reminded with affirmations, okay? Because that's your decision making section of your brain, and you need to keep programming that with positive things. And of course, you'll hear about these things all over the internet, but it is true. If you can say enough positive things and put your brain in the right direction, that's what you'll see, and that's what'll end up happening. So again, step number 7 is recite your plan every day and have it written right there in front of you. Read it at night a couple of times before you go to bed. That's the best thing, because you'll wake up in the morning with ideas already, because when you're sleeping, your brain's still working.
Yep.
And so anyway, that's it, Jay. But we'll have a review of all these 7 steps tomorrow, but they're pretty powerful. But
Okay.
it breaks it down right to the nth degree, so you'll know exactly what it is that you need to do.
All right. Well, today's fun fact, interesting fact, I don't know. On May 13th is Fair Trade Day,
Fair
a
Trade Day.
movement for a world in which all laborers are paid more fairly for the work they do and the products they create. Fair trade aims to create a more equal and positive working situation for laborers around the world. Many laborers producing some of the world's most lucrative products like coffee, clothing, and chocolate are living in poverty and collecting painfully low wages. Fair trade aims to change this.
Yeah.
The movement is an actionable step towards reducing poverty, mistreatment of workers, climate issues, and economic constraints around the world. The World Fair Trade Organization, try to say that five times fast, created the holiday in 2004 and declared that it would be celebrated on the second Saturday. Well, this isn't Saturday yet, but it is May 13th. The holiday consists of worldwide festivals and other events that celebrate the importance of fair trade and encourage others to join in the fight. So maybe I'm off a little bit. This was what was on the calendar, but today think about how you affect fair trade and how you are helping or making sure you're supporting the economy around you, supporting the little guys in your neighborhoods that are trying to make a living on their shops. And it's not all about big box chain stores.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
get out there and make sure you're spreading the wealth to the people that are near and dear to you.
Yeah, well said, Jay. That's great. I think we should all be cognizant and aware of that. So, all right.
Well, that's it for today. Almost forgot it was me.
I was deep in thought, so I'm glad you.
Anyway, we really do appreciate everybody who listens to these morning kickstarts. We want to keep doing them for you. We're having such a great time doing this. Message us, comment, do all the things you normally do, and let us know if we're helping. If there's questions we can answer. So we'll be here again tomorrow, and we'll see you then.
All right, we'll see you.